with WandaVision officially over, the Falcon and the Winter Soldier just about here, and all the old Marvel TV is officially out. I mean, there's still MODOK is coming, but that's really just its kind of own thing over there on Hulu, an animated series. I mean, Marvel TV now, the old way it was, is over. So I figured for this topic, we're going to kind of reflect on everything that happened, the good and the bad, how it started, what the hell happened, and obviously we know it all started because Disney saw how big the Avengers was, and they were like, look, we can spin this off into a multimedia franchise on all fronts. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. kicked it off, and Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. led to everything. Like, you can connect Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. to why we have WandaVision and all the upcoming shows, because it was a huge attempt that nobody tried before. And, early on, we know that they were talking and they were a little connected at first, but then it sort of got separated from there. And we got a lot of good content, I would say, from Marvel TV proper, but...
Well, yeah, you got at least, well, for S.H.I.E.L.D.'s case, you got a good 5 seasons out of it.
Yeah, I do say, even though I liked the last couple seasons, they definitely were not as good. Like, the Ghost Rider season, I think, peaked for me. That was it. That and the Framework. Oof, loved it. Loved that. But, Ghost Rider fanboy, so...
I miss Robbie Reyes.
Yeah, I do like Robbie Reyes. Good character.
You gave your Luna back.
Yeah. So, reflecting back on, like, Marvel TV, what would you say is, like, your big standout, like, this, you remember this fondly? Like, what's, like, the best thing that you can remember about that old era?
Them announcing Cloak and Dagger.
that you were like the champion of that one. That is true. That is true.
Begging for that show for years and then finally got it. That was definitely a highlight. I think how good that Daredevil was. That initial first weekend of everyone being like, "What the fuck? This is really damn good."
Yeah, this is like next level. Yeah. That was. I mean, I can't disagree with the whole Daredevil thing. Like, that was, because that was the first thing we got. Like, that was our introduction into the Marvel Netflix universe. And we were all, like, so eagerly anticipating that. And I remember just the discussion. Like, it was everywhere. People were like, yo, Marvel TV, this is only going to get better, right?
Wasn't that the first new superhero that was just on TV for Marvel?
Yeah. Yep.
So I can't remember how far into S.H.I.E.L.D. it was and what actually happened on S.H.I.E.L.D.
It was like 3 or 4 seasons into S.H.I.E.L.D. Like 3 seasons.
Was it 3 or 4? Yeah. Was it really that far in?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it was an interesting time back then because there was still so much discussion. I mean, I still remember, like, everybody talking about its place in the continuity and the little references they make and just how different it felt as a little corner of the Marvel universe. Like, it was so different, and I miss that.
Oh wow,
show.
S.H.I.E.L.D. started in 2013 and Daredevil started in 2015. But
yeah,
so it's about 3 seasons, I reckon. Oh man, that was what a wild time. How long ago that was?
Right.
Daredevil came out 6 years ago.
Ooh, Jesus.
That's crazy. That's crazy to think of.
That is. And I mean, it was followed up with another successful hit with Jessica Jones.
Jessica Jones, yeah. Very good show.
Yes.
Arguably better than Daredevil, personally.
I mean, I still think the first season of Jessica Jones is the top tier Marvel TV. Like, to me, that was just like, oh my God, this is like...
And I'm in the vast minority that like season 2 and 3. Or that like season 2 and actually watch season 3.
Yeah, you are. Dude, season 3 got dumped so bad nobody knew it was
really
out.
It did. And it's a shame because it was so good. It was really good.
The other shows that spawned, obviously there was Luke Cage and Iron Fist. Not as fondly remembered. I mean, people have come around to be like, you know what, Iron Fist, maybe people did hate it a little too much. And I would say the second season, yeah. The first season, that was a stumble. Like, that was a...
Yeah. And even Luke Cage, I think everyone unanimously agreed that the first half was really good and the second half was really bad.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh no, what have they done? Why is this guy wearing like a hockey mask?
That was terrible. Yeah.
His boiler suit, that was bad.
There was also, obviously, on the other Marvel TV side, there was a couple of projects they tried to get off the ground. Like, there was Most Wanted, New Warriors.
New Warriors.
Yeah. You know, they tried. There was a all-female team-up that they were working on. Like, that never materialized on ABC. My personal favorite, Runaways. I love that one. That went to Hulu and ended 3
Gave up
seasons.
from the second season.
Oh. Yeah.
That show went really bad really quick.
I'm a really big fan of the comics, so I stuck with it. I really thought season 3 sort of took it more comic booky, for better or for worse. Like,
wasn't it Morgan Le Fay in the Darkhold in season 3?
Yes. And that felt a little weird, not gonna lie, because it was like, how did she get this book from Ghost Rider? I guess they'll explain that in the future.
It's because there's multiple copies of the Darkhold.
Yeah, it's probably their way in. So, I don't know, just looking back on it, I think there was more good than bad, I would say, on Marvel TV.
Yeah.
Like,
definitely more good than bad.
I mean,
definitely.
Like,
Agent Carter as well.
Oh my God, yes.
Agent Carter. The only one that apparently is seemingly canon, even though Agent Carter connects to a lot of them.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I enjoyed Agent Carter. Did that get 2 seasons or was it just
2?
1?
It was supposed to be a one and done, and then they renewed it for a second one, and then they had hopes of a third that never happened, so they leave it on sort of a cliffhanger.
Oh yeah, because they had, was it Madam Masks they had in the second season? Yeah.
And they leave it with literally like opening up to the dark dimension, and like the Darkhold was clearly going to play a role in that too, and it was like, nope.
Marvel TV really wanted to set up like Midnight Suns and all that, didn't they?
Yeah, they did.
Really wanted to set that all up.
Well, Mitch, do you remember the Inhumans?
Who?
Exactly. So yeah, they want to set up a Darkhold and the Dark Universe. I mean, dude, look at Hulu. Hulu was about to jump in like 6 shows deep within the first year, and then Hellstrom is the only one to survive.
They were planning more. They were planning more than what they announced, because that Swamp Thing was apparently being talked about over there, and
the Man Thing. Yep.
Yeah, I said Man Thing, not Swamp Thing. God damn it, I did the thing.
Yeah, the thing that everybody does.
Yeah.
Well, remember, like, we know they were trying to get their hands on a Blade for like ever since Daredevil, and they kept fighting them.
Blade
for it.
was the keystone in that thing crumbling apart.
Yep.
Feige took out Blade, and it always went. I said, okay.
Respects to Feige for respecting Blade.
Gonna say, and in benefit of hindsight and knowing what we now know, like, it's probably the best idea.
Yep.
Can't imagine Jeff Loeb doing Blade.
Oh. Yeah, that would not have no. Can you imagine how cheap that would have looked as well?
It would look really bad. Real bad.
Blade,
but at least they would have had, like, they set up everything because of the Darkhold. Like, they had that nice little through line going throughout everything.
Yeah, that's true.
And now Feige's like, I'm going to do the exact same thing,
just better.
Yeah.
So yeah, I guess that's a small reflection on everything that's come before.
I can't think of. I'm certain there's something else I'm missing.
There's probably something else we're forgetting. Somebody will call us out for it. What the hell else was there?
So we've got Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., Agent Carter, Runaways, Cloak and Dagger, Daredevil, Punisher. I wasn't a great fan of Punisher.
I mean, I'm a big fan of Punisher, but this was the best live-action version. Everybody can agree with that. I don't want to hear anybody...
Daredevil Season 2 is the best version. When he's on his own...
when he's on his own, he suffers exactly what Punisher suffers in the comics. He needs a strong supporting cast because, I'm sorry, as a Punisher fanboy, I will tell you, Frank Castle is terrible. Like, you need a strong cast to hold up a series with Punisher, so...
Also, very unfortunate that he's tied to current events.
Yep.
So, just like, ugh.
I ain't
Sorry,
ever seen him again for a while, so.
Sorry, Frank. You're benched for a little bit.
Don't worry, Papa Feige will bring him back, and except instead of a skull, he has like a Corbinite mask.
Scroll?
No, or a scroll, yeah. Oh.
The Punisher scroll? So
It's just a bunch of tentacles, and he's like, I took this up because of Man-Thing.
Do it, Marvel. I mean, you can always just bring him back in the War Machine armor.
That's exactly what they need to do. Just put Frank in that armor and give him like an armor that has a couple white lines on it that sort of can be like, is that a skull? Man, maybe. There you go.
I say just do like the Ant-Man costume, make the armor look like a skull.
Exactly. Yep.
But make it really subtle. That's what I'd do.
I mean, you can easily do that. The two main chest plates, each white with like black on them, for eyes, and then just the armor the way it goes down. Like it's an easy design. So
it's so easy.
Yep. So
I mean, hey, they hid the skull in blood in Punisher, so why not do it in armor?
Yep. Do it, Kevin. Do it. Do it.
Go the cheesy route, Kevin, please.
Oh. Well, I suppose that's it for Marvel TV then, and we'll see what the future holds because it's off to a great start already, which I guess will bring us on.